The agenda is so real right now. So we already knew about this because, yeah, the devs had a bit of a fumble and, yeah, leaked it. But standalone Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, honestly. What a weekend, what a day. I wake up to this morning and oof, look, it looks so good. I mean, look, this shot is fire. This shot is fire. This one is fire. This one, I mean, the smirk. And oof, the sauce. Oh my god. It's like the whenever they drop this guy, he is like the king of all the Dragon Ball games whenever Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is there. Back to what I said earlier, the agenda, it just feels so real. The favoritism is like unmatched, but I have to bring it up, and many people will bring it up. Where do we start? Part one, obviously, two fusion active skills, very disappointing. Although, having actually used them, I really enjoy the character, and I'll be completely honest, I've been using the Father Son Gallic gun way more. I could probably count number of times on my hand where I've actually used the Vegito. Obviously, it's cool and all if you're going to finish the boss, but for utility and for all it does, the other active skills are just a bit better. Another point worth noting is Goku's animations suck, and now we know why. All the budget went to Gogeta in part 2. Now, look, I can completely appreciate those who'd be very frustrated and pissed off and angry because when you see this stunt that they've pulled with part 2, the Carnival Gogeta being seemingly a standalone unless like they pull some rabbit out of a hat and it's just completely it's a fusion active, but I don't think all indications point to it being a standalone. But because they've been able to do this, or they've chosen to do this with part 2, you're then left scratching your head thinking, okay, why on earth did this not occur in part 1? Yes, the characters are fantastic, but when you're going into an arc where there's a major fusion character, in fact two, and you don't give the fans what they want, and then you do in part 2, it sends a really bad message, and it cannot scream your agenda, not agenda as such, but clearly who you favor and are more biased to, because I mean, let's be honest, yeah, they love Gogeta, and just Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 alone, we are actually due a character because we've not had a standalone LR. You can't really count the 7th anniversary because, they're Goku Vegeta, then obviously you pop the active skill, and then you get the fusion, blah, blah, blah. And we have had a standalone Vegito, we haven't had a standalone LR Vegeta. We've got, similar to the 7th anniversary, we've got the Vegeta and Goku Blue, and, the biggest meme of all bloody time. Unless you could count the 5th anniversary, but we've not had the WoW character, and this could have been the celebration, the chance to do it. GT being part 2 is not a problem for me. I'm really happy it is, but yeah, it's not a good look, and especially with the both of them, as I've said, not being permanent fusions. Now for me, I never really, and this is the second or third time I think I've had this opinion for a while, but I have no real problem with Vegito not being a permanent fusion. I had a bigger problem with the Goku Black and Zamasu not being the permanent fusion because they don't technically unfuse. So I never really understood that part, and what kind of makes that character, like Goku Black is awesome in that character, but I just feel like the Zamasu character is completely redundant outside of using the active skill for seeing something really cool and awesome. But yeah, they've really let the fans know that who their favourite boy is.